Hey, what's up, guys? Zoo back here in Shroud of the Avatar. Build, I don't know what version, but whatever the latest build is. What's today? September 20th, 2016. So, anyway, I've been playing the game for a little while now. Got a good amount of hours in, and this all may change everything I'm saying, but the way the game is currently, you're almost set up to fail. And I say this because of the way you train skills. I didn't really go into this much in any of the other videos because I didn't understand it. But let's get into the catacombs here. So yeah, I guess this video is going to be about skills. So it might be helpful for anyone who's just starting out and already knows kind of what kind of character they want to make class-wise, since there is no like pre-chosen class. You kind of just do what you think is best. So I'm going to open up skills here. And this part is important. At the bottom there, you'll see your pooled experience. Now you got XP from killing mobs and doing quests. And at this point, to me, it seems there's very few quests in the game. There's probably a few I haven't done. Maybe there's a ton I haven't done, but I've done every one I've found pretty much. Some of them seem like they can't be completed at this point, but I'm guessing just because the game's not done. So my point is, XP is hard to come by, right? So there are a lot of options here, like really a lot. So I kind of early on decided I wanted to be a sort of rogue-like character, like a rogue necro, or maybe like a shadow knight type, if we're using the EverQuest class. But I think it's turned out more to be like a rogue slash necro. So I've been specializing in blades here, and you'll see these skills, you just learn them at a trainer for like 100 gold, but they have prerequisites. So like this one, I need to get level 20 in this. So if you can see this little thing right here, you can see that it's not training. So this skill is not going to be taking any of my XP. But this one is blade speed, because these two down here I can't get until blade speed's at 40, so I do want to train that one. So now here's where the part where you're kind of set up to fail comes in. Every time you buy a new skill, it's automatically set to training. So your XP will go down like super fast. You'll get an alert saying your XP's low. So you have to be aware of that right from the beginning. So I think it's a really bad move that when you train a skill, it's automatically training, meaning taking XP. They need to figure out something better than that, because coming in new, you're just going to train all these skills and constantly be in like an XP debt. So that's what I've learned. I hope that helps. No, there's a little more to it. So like I've been training death magic a lot, and this one's been tough. I just got my summoned skeleton. So my skeleton pet, which I've never used in a fight yet, and this took a lot of grinding, like serious grinding, to get corpse explosion to level 40. So right now you can see I'm not training. Let's turn the light back on. I'm not training corpse explosion anymore because it's at 40. You know, and as you can see there, if I get it to level 60, it'll, you know, be better. You'll get 4 glyphs to place in your deck. So maybe I should talk about the deck too. Yeah, so I'm trying to train Death Touch here. Now, your crafting has a different XP pool, and I'm not sure how you gain the XP. I don't know if it's just by using the skills, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on this pool, which is just your adventuring. I don't know, mine's always very high. Really, I haven't done much crafting other than like taking apart, salvaging weapons. Because I don't know how. I wish I did. Then I can make better weapons. So anyway, you really need to be mindful of what you're gonna choose to be gaining experience. Now, if you screw up and you decide, like I'm going for fire, like to be focused in fire and death pretty much. And sun is, you know, I probably don't need that, but I took it because it was a ranged spell. Earth, I want to train up so I can get root. So I want to at least get stone fist to 20. Life, I'm pretty good where I'm at. These are my, you know, you need a couple heals, but I suppose if you wanted to be a healer type, you would want to train all this up. And I think you're called a Grand Master if you reach 200 in anything. And something special happens. I think even with the people you group with, something special happens. But anyway, so a little tip is you don't want all your skills training at the same time. Since there's not a lot of quests and your skills get higher in level by using them, there's a lot of grinding. So like I spent a bunch of hours just grinding Corpse Explosion. That sounds funny. It's a cool spell though. And Thrust and Riposte. So I could get these two, and I'm going to start training those now, as well as Blade Speed for a little bit, and then when that hits 40, I will set it to not training. Now you also have the option on, what was it? Because initially I had been using water-based stuff, Ice Fist. But I think I watched something, it might have been one of Bob's videos, hi Bob, about, or it might not have been Bob, might have been it was somebody, but focusing on one or the other, not both, not water and fire, because I guess they're opposites, so I decided to go with fire. So I am unlearning this, which is the down arrows here. And so it says, this skill will quickly lose experience. A portion of the lost experience will be used to replenish your experience pool. So if you do put too much XP or raise skills you don't want, you can do this and unlearn it. So actually, let's go to Y and look at my new deck. Alright, so I got 20 glyphs in here, which is, you know, all my abilities, and some of them have multiple. So that comes in especially handy when you're trying to train a certain one up, because remember, you got this rotating deck system, and the more glyphs you have in your deck, the more times that will come up. So when you're training something, you want it in there as much as possible, to try and level it. So I made a couple adjustments here. Now that I have fire arrow, I don't think I really need that light heat. No, not that one. I may have taken it out already. And just so you know, guys, I'm by no means an expert in this. There's, I'm sure, much more thorough videos. But I just wanted to kind of let anyone starting out now know that you're kind of set up to lose, just because every time you get a new ability, it's automatically by default gaining XP, so you'll end up with all this stuff that you can get pretty quickly, gaining XP, and then you'll always be showing low XP. My guess is this is a balance thing that they're probably working on, and since there's not enough quests in the game, it just seems like going different places and grinding, really. So there you have it. Set up to fail. So my advice would be figure out what kind of class you want to be right from the beginning. And just start training those things. I mean, normally I think on all of them you need to get the top 120. So figure out what you want to go with, and that'll save you some time. If I had known that, it would have saved a good amount of time and kind of boring grinding. But I mean, I guess the grinding helps a little bit because you learn how to play the game a bit better, at least the combat, which I'm now kind of getting used to. Do I love it? Not really. But do I hate it? I don't hate it. See, here's a good example. I'd like to get this lightning at some point. Oh, another thing, the higher level spells, so I just finally unlocked Summon Skeleton, but it takes reagents, so I need a Corpse Wax, Nightshade, and Spider Silk every time to cast, so 3, which I think I would say, I don't know, bang out of order. Bob, if you watch this video, let me know if you agree that that's a little much, bang out of order. So anyway, guys, there you have it. Just something I realized. I hope it saves you a little bit of time. And if you like it, thumbs up. If you hate my guts, thumbs down. If you want to watch more videos like this and NeverQuest, hit subscribe. That would be fun. And watch me on Twitch when you can. Okay, bye-bye.